Hello, everyone. I am Beth Purcell, and today we are giving you a behind the scenes look at one of the great, amazing classes here at True North Academy, our live online classes. If you've ever wondered what exactly happens during class, or if you've thought, will this teacher be a good fit for my student? You are in the right place. This is your learning experience test drive. So instead of simply telling you about the class today, we're going to show you a little snippet from the class. I'll be stepping into the role of student while our featured teacher here leads me through a sample lesson or activity. So just like they would with their own students. So as we go, pay attention not only to what's being taught, but also our teacher's personality, the teaching style, and the way that she engages me, her learner. Every teacher brings something different to the table and to the classroom, and today you're going to get to experience that firsthand. So let's just jump in and help me welcome Julia Jinks. Hey, Julia.
Hey Beth.
It's so great to have you with me today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, before we begin our lesson, Julia, I would love to learn a little bit more about you. So let me just ask you a couple of questions. One for the students here. Why do students really enjoy your class? What is it that they enjoy most about your classes?
I really believe there is something about True North classes about the community. And I feel like the kids in class, because I give them so many options to talk to each other and talk to one another and talk to me. I do feel like community is a really sweet thing that we have at our classes, and especially at True North. Just being able to talk to one another and to play games and to interact. I think that's a really sweet thing.
Absolutely. And so many people think, how in the world can that happen? How can you build class community or even school community with an online academy? And we're going to show you. We're going to show you. Julia is a master at that. Okay, Julia, for our parents. Now, what is one thing that you would like to know, that you would like parents to know about your teaching philosophy?
Well, I have four kids of my own, and we love to play games, or I love to play games, especially board games. And when I have just been researching homeschooling and doing some behind the scenes, I found that kids who play games can really retain that information for so much longer than if they're just learning and forgetting. So playing games actually helps develop that long-term memory and the skills that they need for critical thinking throughout their life.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, who doesn't love a fun, interactive class where I get to participate, not just listen to lecture, right? And playing games is an absolute great way to learn. I've heard that do one, teach one, that also helps, right? Helps learning. And in a way, I believe you're going to kind of help me be a little bit of a teacher here as I get to participate in your game. So I'm so excited to do this today with you. So tell me a little bit about what you're going to take me through, Julia.
We're going to play Histopoly today for our during this time, and I'm going to show you what the kids get to experience. Now, usually we have reading and homework that goes along with it, and usually we have some time that we go through some of the things that we've learned, and then we play the game. And so they get to take what they've learned, and then they get to apply it to the game. They get to actually accumulate properties
Oh,
from historical places and people throughout the time. So there's several game boards. The one we're playing today is early presidents.
oh,
So it
oh.
may not maybe the properties are not as um, interesting. You'll be great.
Oh, I don't
Um, so,
know. I'm already nervous.
oh no.
All right, you've convinced me, Julia. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see what this class is actually like. Now, I'm officially going to put on my student hat. All right, teacher, lead the way, Miss Jinks.
All right, so this is Early Presidents Edition Histopoly, and I'm going to let you go first because you are my You're my guest. And so, as you can see, here's our Histopoly board, and all of our properties have to do with presidents. Also, we have teams. Each team will usually has 3 or 4 students, and so they can work together to come up with the answers to the questions. And
Mm.
so, and that also builds some fun and community too. So I'm going to roll the dice and we'll see how many spaces you get. What color would you like to be?
Miss Jinks, can I work with you since I'm the student here? Can I work with you for answers if I need help?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I like green.
Okay, so we'll go 6 places. 3, 4, 5, 6. So Federal Plaza. So this is a game board we already used in class. And so you can see there's already some properties. These are the
Mhm.
teams. These are the questions that they landed on. And they also answered the question right. And then the money came from review. We did a little bit of review beforehand to accumulate some money for the properties.
Now, Miss Jinks, this is just like Monopoly.
It is. So can you tell us who is the author of the Monroe Doctrine?
Oh, it has to be James Monroe.
It is. And
All
so
right, all
you
right.
got that right. And so then you would get a property for that because you got that one right.
Awesome. So I would put my hotel there, huh?
You have your hotel.
All
And now, if one of the other teams were to land on your property, they would have to rent it from you. They would have to pay money to
right.
stay on your space.
Oh,
So
okay.
that also creates some fun. So let's
Yeah.
do another question.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. So this is one of our chance spaces. And
Oh,
so it's an economic panic. You're going to lose 200 Histopoly bucks. The bank fails, the business close, and you must pay to stabilize the economy. So then
oh,
that would come out of the money that you have accumulated. This is where I do all the math. I have thought there could be a way to make this a little bit easier, but I do usually the math during the game so that I can tell the kids how much they have accumulated throughout the game or have lost.
and
So
that's just like the real world, isn't it?
it is. So 1, 2, 3. So one more chance space. And the landslide election victory, you gain 200 Histopoly bucks. The people strongly support your leadership. Campaign donations and public confidence pour in.
Right. All right. If I
Oh,
take my student cap off for just a second,
mhm.
Julia, I see how this generates all kinds. This is opportunity for all kinds of discussions in class that would relate to real world and real time, modern day.
It really does. And I think that kids, I mean, they love to play, but they love to learn what they need to know in order to succeed at the game. So
Mhm.
it's kind of a double,
Yeah.
you get a double dose, I think.
A double whammy, huh? All right, my student hat's back on. Okay. What's
Okay. You want to play, we want to do one more?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So one more. And it looks like the blue team already owns this, so you would have to pay
Mm-hmm.
rent. So let's go ahead and do another. Maybe
Okay.
we'll do another. So 1, 2, and,
Yeah.
and um,
I would have to
and
pay
this
rent on
is
that one
the
too, huh?
property of the White House. So let's see. The
Ooh.
question is, oh yes, that's true. All right. Let's see. Question is, this one is a little bit harder. He completed the Gadsden purchase.
Oh.
Um, this one is a little bit more difficult.
Oh, I
Obviously,
don't
someone did a really good job of
know.
answering this.
Franklin Pierce.
Okay. And so we'll choose that. And you got it right.
Oh, all right. All right. Oh, how fun this is.
So you can see, I don't know if you're finished, but
Yeah.
you get the idea. And we usually play the game in the last 5 or 10 minutes of class. So the kids get a little overview and it gets them really excited. They're like, can we play the game for the whole class time? And I don't think that that would be, that wouldn't probably be the smartest use of our time, but
So the game then is very much like a reinforcer to what they've already had the opportunity to learn and talk through and what they've already worked with. So when they enter this game, and correct me if I'm wrong, Julia, but when they enter this game and when they're playing with their team, it's not like they're coming at this cold turkey. They've already seen this information at least once. And so they can pull it from their memory bank, work together, and come up with the right answer. Is that correct? Is that
That
right?
is correct. Yes, yes.
So what a great reinforcer. And you're right, when you're playing a game and incorporating educational concepts like this and educational facts, what a great way to learn. What a great way to learn. So, your favorite part about teaching this class?
I really love it when kids can apply what they've learned
Mm,
in American history to the world today, like where they can see the Monroe Doctrine, where they can
mhm.
see different things that are in our Constitution that they've learned about, and they can really have some extra skills as they talk about it and with their family or friends, or
Yeah.
it gives them confidence.
Oh, absolutely. And what better year to take this class for American history, histopoly, in America's 250th year. So, what a great opportunity to really dig into American history. Julia, what other classes do you teach at True North?
So I teach Histopoly, and I also teach a literary intelligence agency, and it is for junior high as well. Histopoly is mostly for junior high. I do have some older kids in it, and we do try to beef it up for them.
Mhm.
But Literary intelligence agency uses the lost tools of writing to teach essay building, and it from you could start with no skills at all, and by the end be writing 5 to 7 paragraph persuasive essay that's a really, really evidence-full piece of writing.
Wow. Wow.
So I also teach, this year I'm teaching world geography. I usually encourage my Histopoly kids to go on to world geography after Histopoly because I think it's a great class that everyone should take,
Yeah.
especially it's where we're watching all the soccer. I've
Yes.
really been able to I've really been able to use my world geography skills as my husband will say, "Where is Curacao?" Well, I can tell him. And if you take world geography, you'll be able to say where all of these places are too.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. What a great tie-in.
yeah.
Absolutely. And it's important to know about our world and where everyone is and where we are.
Yes, absolutely. The world geography class is as interactive and as fun, I think, as Histopoly. I also teach American literature and composition for high school students. It's more of a PG-13 class. We read The Great Gatsby. We read
Mhm.
some
Mhm.
stories with some content,
Mhm.
some language. So it's for more of the mature student, of course.
Yeah.
Um, I teach personal finance, which is a lot of fun, and
And so important.
it is like the game of life for real. It really is the game of life. And I think I was telling you earlier that you spin a wheel to find out how many babies after a certain couple of weeks, the students start adding to their family, just like you would in that life car if you ever
Oh,
played the board game Life.
yes.
So that's a
So
lot of fun.
personal
This year,
finance
I'm
I'm
also
sorry. Personal finance is
go
set up
ahead.
as a game style. Is that right? Just like his stuff?
It is totally game.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
wow. Oh my goodness. How neat. That's great.
And that was, we use Beyond Personal Finance curriculum, which is, I mean, it is a really comprehensive personal finance curriculum. So I teach this year is my first year. I'm teaching American history through film for a co-op, but
Oh,
we can add some True North students to it. And I just found out yesterday through Video Angel that if the students who are enrolled in my class will have a free subscription with Video Angel during the class. So
oh,
that'll be fun because we'll be able to watch more films. Um, and have more, so you can set your settings. So you can set your settings for language or um, nudity or all those things. So we can watch some really amazing films, especially about World War I and World War II, that probably we wouldn't be able to watch because of the violence. So the
Yeah.
Video Angel is going to be a really great asset to that class.
How neat. How neat. And what a great way again to learn about history is to visually see it play out in front of you on screen. Wow.
I know. I mean, can you imagine learning about the Civil War without Gone with the Wind?
No, not quite.
I know that's one of your
Oh my
favorites.
goodness. Yes, of course. Yes, being from the South. Yeah. Julia, is there anything else that you teach? You've got a boatload. You've got histopoly, American history and film. You've got literary intelligence agency. Is that also, are you reading and writing in that class? Is that
Yes, we're
okay?
reading classics. Yes, we're reading a lot of classic stories. Some of my favorite stories, The Bark of the Bog Owl, Little Women is probably one of my favorite, all-time favorites. And
Yeah.
every year I teach that class, you would not believe how many boys get into that story. It is so amazing.
That's great. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. So you've got writing and literature studies with that class. You've got world geography and then American lit and personal finance. Did I miss anything? You're going to be a busy lady.
I am teaching entrepreneurship this year, and it is set up like The Apprentice. It is as if you're on the game to find out who can do, who can do what they need to do. So I've been
Yeah.
listening to the music and watching some of the old shows. So it's going to be a lot of fun too.
Oh, how cool. Entrepreneurship. And boy, I bet that's going to be a hot topic for kiddos in school. I mean, every year it seems like more and more of my students are coming up with business ideas and things that they want to pursue after high school. And not always is that a college track. So, what a great, and some of our students are already earning money in their own businesses. So, what another great class from Julia Jinks. All right, Julia, thank you. Thank you so much. A huge thank you to our featured teacher, Miss Julia Jinks. Now, thank you for letting me crash your classroom today. And if you think your student would love learning this way, be sure and check out Julia's classes. The links for her classes are in the comments section. Check out the details and be sure and join us. Spots fill early, so grab yours today. And remember, education isn't just about learning facts, it's about exploring and discovering new possibilities, curiosity, creativity, and growth. And thanks for learning with us today. And we'll see you at the next preview class very soon. Thanks, Julia. Have a great day. Thanks, everyone. Bye.